Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are in season 2. I am back on the second channel here. It's been a little while. We're gonna go ahead and hop right into season 2 real quick. But man, it's been quite a minute. So let's do this. Hardcore season 2. I'm super excited. Got lots of plans and things that I want to make and do. I did just create a world, and then I was like, you know what? I want to start on the title screen. And I saw like my very beginning spawn point was in a plains biome, so I'm gonna just reuse the seed that I just had, which is right there for anybody that wants to see anything they may like in this video. There's the seed. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this. It's been a little while. I haven't posted on here in close to a month, I think. And oh, yeah, I spawned like right here on the first one, I think, because I was staring at this tree. Yep. Um, and yeah, we're back. We are back with the hardcore series. Sorry guys, went on a little hiatus. I had a vacation and all that stuff, and then I just needed a little bit of a break between seasons because I didn't want to leave you guys in the dust once I started the series. So let's start this world we do with every other one and punch some trees. And while we do this, I'll tell you the plans here for how the series is gonna go. So I do plan to keep this series very close in feel. That's not the word I'm going for, but I'm sure you know what I'm saying. I want it to feel like season 1 did. I want to keep the style the same. That's the word I'm looking for. So we're gonna keep the style the same, but on this first couple episodes, I think I'm going to speed things up a little bit more than I did before, so that way we don't have to restart on season 3 as quickly as we did on season 2, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get going. I want to find a good cave, maybe a village. We're not gonna like bum rush everything, but if I could get some diamonds pretty quickly, that'd be really great because I do not want to lose another world. And a little bit of transparency, I did actually record uh like a week or two ago for the hardcore series, and I died. So we're gonna be a little more careful, and we're actually going to, you know, be cautious here and hopefully get going. But that's another reason why I see a lot of hardcore players doing that, I'm sure, especially if you're making YouTube videos. You got to kind of rush it at least a little bit, because if you die on the mining trips in the beginning because you have no gear, like you're like episode 2 in and then you have to restart. It's like, ugh, rather do all the dangerous stuff right away. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get all of our tools here, some of that and that. And then we can check out what the seed's going to offer us while we look for a cave, maybe find a spot that we're thinking of setting down. Yeah, they're pretty much this is the same as far as everything's concerned. I am playing on the latest update, I believe, so that's different from the last season. And then the only other thing I have added, oh, there's a village right there, perfect, and some food. I will definitely get that. The only other thing I added is dynamic lighting and a glow ores mod, so I can have the benefit of my shaders. The main thing I like about my shaders, or it's a resource pack, really. It's right here, actually. This one, vanilla glowing ores. That's really nice because it looks like my shaders glowing ores, but I don't want to run shaders on this series because it kind of defeats the purpose of the early Let's Play style that people like to see on this channel. Yeah, I'm excited to continue. I want to. Unfortunately, we didn't get to finish our big project that we had in mind on the last one. I'm not going to necessarily reuse what I was going to do, even though we didn't get started on it yet. But we'll come up with some cool stuff. You guys got any ideas for comment or things that we should be doing in this series? Leave a comment down below, and I will put that in my notes. Much appreciated. As far as members go, wow, I've forgotten about the. Yeah, we're gonna get the members book as quickly as possible to put your names into the world, and then we're gonna get you on some kind of a uh, named after some things in the world. Do the items like we did last time, but we have to figure out what building we're gonna do that for. Um, so we'll see about that. But I'm gonna get your guys' name in here as soon as possible. So if I see a squid somewhere, we're definitely going to be grabbing that, and we'll take this too, so I don't have to get that going. I don't think that would offer me anything right now anyway. And then I forget. I don't think this has anything, but we could take the hay bales and a bed. Would be nice just to have this just in case. Don't think we'll be settling down by the first night. I'll leave these here just in case I end up getting close to the village here for my build or my main base. And we could maybe get some cows if there's none around. We'll leave those guys. I see plenty over there, though, so we'll definitely get that. Oh, that hurt. I was thinking about playing Ultra Hardcore, by the way, because I did that on my main channel, and I really enjoyed the challenge. But for now, we're not going to do that. Maybe if we end up losing this world, which I hope we don't for a very long time, We can do ultra hardcore to change it up a little bit, but we will see how we go here. Oh, and I'll take this coal for sure. If I see any iron in here, it's easy to see. Is this coal? Yeah, the glowing ores gets a little weird with the coal. I don't know why it does that, but it actually makes it harder to see, I feel like. But whatever, it's not too bad. Everything else is easier to see. And like some people might think like, oh, that's cheating. But I don't know. I like the glowing ores. It is my world after all, and it's the way I like to play. I don't really make anything easier for myself. I just hate to lose ores just because you can't see them. Like it feels so, I don't know. It just seems like what a waste, you know? So I'm doing the glowing ores because I do on my main channel with the shaders all the time. So yeah. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get a bunch of copper here so we can at least get some kind of armor, because I know we're nowhere going to find enough iron before we get into a decent-sized cave. So copper armor is better than no armor. And this may lead somewhere. So we'll grab this real quick and get going on smelting some of this. Good thing for the blast furnace. We'll come out in the open so I don't lose it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that might go somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and smelt this as much as we can. I gotta get some food going. And I don't know if I left any iron in there or coal in there, but we're gonna go double check. I might have. We'll cook this while we're waiting. And I should get some more wood too before we head deep down anywhere. Yeah, here we go, man. I haven't played in a while. I actually haven't recorded anything in probably since recording the last hardcore video. I could be wrong about that. And some people would be like, well, on your main channel, you just posted it. Oh, skeletons are not good when you don't have anything. But yeah, people might say like, oh, you just posted like 10 days ago on your main channel. Yeah, I did. But that video was ready to go, ready to be edited 3 weeks ago or more. I can't even remember. Maybe even 4 weeks ago. That video was done, put into my laptop. It's just when I was on vacation, I never did edit it until I got home. And then I ended up posting that like middle of the week, which was weird for me. So I haven't actually recorded anything in a while. So if I seem a little off or a little bit rusty, that's why. There's been no commentation from me for the last few weeks outside of like a 45-minute attempt at Hardcore Season 2. And spoilers, if you're seeing this, that means I didn't die. So there you go. Don't worry about it if you're wondering about that. All right, yeah. So I think we're good on copper. Let's go and grab the rest of this that we left here. And we have quite a bit of coal, so we should be good for a little while. We got our food cooking, and we can probably get enough for a soup because it's in a blast furnace by now. So we'll go grab that, maybe upgrade our tools because we only got one piece of iron. But I'm sure we should have... God, I gotta stop doing that. I have half my health. Sure, we can find some like right here. And see what I mean about the... I don't know why it messes the coal up, but there's some more there. But I'll deal with that. That's fine. It makes it look like glow-lichen, kind of. Like, sort of. All right, let's grab that and that. Throw extra in there. Don't have enough just... Oh, we do, actually. Isn't that just enough for a set of armor? It is. Perfect. Okay. Put all that stuff on. Beautiful. Got enough here. And I guess I could cook up all of it. Why not? And I don't really need to cook any of this stuff up. If I had a string, I would totally do a bundle. But, oh well. And we'll go ahead and keep all this. I don't really need that because I have a bed on me. I do need to get some wood, so we'll grab that. And then, actually, before I do that, let's upgrade some stuff. Oh, we got some more iron there, too. Yeah, we'll get this going. Get some tools that we'll need. So I guess this and this. I can live without the shovel. Yeah. Bam, bam. Thank you. And thank you. Let's grab this tree real quick and hopefully have a couple more around. I don't remember if there was a forest up here or not. Let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, I need to eat the food. That would definitely help with any problems we might face here. There's some cherry trees here. I don't tend to use this wood for anything just because it doesn't fit anything that I would use it for. Because like the nicest thing is without being stripped. But these still have a purple hue to them, which makes you wonder if they'd be good in the nether. I mean the end. I'll have to keep that in mind. But I'll chop them down for for tools and such. We'll take some of this here, and I'm gonna go grab those cows that I just saw before I forget about them. Oh, I don't know why I did this. I don't like the trees that hide things like that. It's very annoying. I wish if you had a majority of the tree chopped down, it would just let it go. Because it's so annoying with these trees that have like extensions like that. And then you like leave one, you gotta climb all the way up or burn the whole thing down and hope that you get it. It's worse with jungle trees when you miss stuff there. All right, that should be plenty for us to have some tools and whatnot. Go ahead and make those into sticks with a couple more. And I'll leave the saplings because there's more here. And it's getting dark, so we'll sleep. I'll keep that. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's grab these real quick, and then we can sleep on one of these villager houses so we don't get attacked by anything. And then we can go down to that cave. There's iron that we saw. It may go deep, which I hope it does. Maybe we can get at least half what we need for diamonds. Maybe. And then we'll be in a pretty good spot to set up like a base area. I don't really have an idea on what I want to do. Last time I didn't have much of an idea either, to be honest. Wait a minute. Are the baby animals here? Yes. Oh my god. I'll leave you be with your kid. You're lucky. What about the baby bees? Did they change too? I imagine they did, because I think all of them did. Yeah, I don't really have like a theme I'm going for. Not that I did in the last season, but I don't have anything specific in mind. So we'll see what I come up with throughout here. I've been thinking a lot about cave bases for some reason, so maybe we can make a nice one of those if we have like a decent spot where I don't have to adjust anything. I mean, to be honest, off of a village, where's the entrance that we just had here? Like this one? No, not that. Over here, I think? Maybe a decent, like, cave to set up for what I'm thinking. Because we could easily block off a couple areas like this and then fill in, like, the gaps here and just have... I don't know, maybe we can use this. We'll see if I still want to do that once I go mining. Let's go down here, get some iron and everything else that we hopefully need, and then we can worry about that afterwards. I already have a bunch. I see a creeper there. Not ideal. Yeah, look, that looks like iron. I don't like what this is doing with the coal. Okay, I wish that would have blew up. Yeah, blow up. Thank you. You gotta watch those guys. I've actually lost a hardcore world to one of the creepers blowing up another creeper in my face. And then I just stared at my monitor for like 15 minutes because I couldn't believe it. So I am very cautious about that. And I think I might have lost another one to a skeleton or something like that, doing the exact same thing. So definitely be careful if you got more than one creeper, or even creeper and anything else around. All right, I'll take that. Thank you. We got small iron veins here. That's not great, but you know, it's something at the very least. So I will. Okay. Do you mind? Do you mind? Oh God. Oh my goodness. Been playing a lot of peaceful on the main channel. I forget how hard things hit here in hardcore. Thank you very much. It is still, as much as I do enjoy peaceful, I've been playing it a lot there on the main channel. Hardcore is probably still my favorite, just because it's challenging. Peaceful's like its own special enjoyment, but it's not my top preference or anything like that. So I do like doing this series quite a bit. Oh, and I don't have to think about things as much on this channel, which is really nice. I can kind of just ramble for an hour and then work on a project and be good. Don't have to worry about the title, thumbnail. I don't worry about any of that stuff on this channel. Which I saw the other day, actually. We had, what was it, like 35,000 views on the first episode, which I couldn't believe. I'm like, that's insane. I didn't like such a simple title, simple thumbnail, simple everything about the series, and it's got that many views on the first episode, which is nuts. I didn't expect that. Anyway, like I said, I'm rambling. All right, let's see. I hate this. I think that looked like lapis now. It's like very, very strange. I'll make sure to grab that because once we get like a stack, I'll stop worrying about it, but you can never have too much coal. I'm gonna grab a bucket while I can. I know I should probably do like a pick, but I think we'll live without it. We're not really at diamond level anyway, and there is more iron about. A mine shaft would not be terrible at the moment. So wait, hopefully we can come across one of those. I'll grab this. And try not to fall down. That's what happened on the last attempt. I fell. As dumb as that is, I fail. But as you can see, I'm still not being that careful. I did start the episode saying I want to be super careful, and I'm just jumping all over the place, um, which is really funny. I remember getting comments about that a ton in like the last season. People been like, you need to stop. You need to relax." And I guess it did bite me in the butt, but in a weird way. I never would have expected to die that way in the last season. So I'm not gonna do that again. I'll be taking my netherite mining very slowly. Something I already hate doing anyway. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna collect a bunch of this stuff here. If I happen across any diamonds, I'll pop back up. Um, or if I start making armor or something. Oof, we're just doing the normal mining stuff. And trying to avoid dying from all this stuff around here. The one thing bad about the dynamic lighting thing is that you kind of forget to place torches. The light thing I like about it is you don't have to worry about placing them. So there's that. I don't have to worry if I'm low on torches. I can just hang on to it. Anyway, I'll let you guys know if I find anything worthwhile or start doing anything else. Of course, as soon as I paused it, I didn't die, but obviously, but a creeper just walked up beside me, and I never would have known. But I heard the one little footstep when I was standing right here. It blew up like right next to me. I jumped up before it blew me up. So if you're gonna play hardcore, I recommend headphones because that would have been it right there for no reason, for a dumb reason, because I'm in this cave. But yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was so funny. I'm like, yeah, maybe let me mention this. If anybody's trying hardcore for the first time or whatever, yeah, maybe get some headphones because that kind of stuff really helps. Okay, I've happened across enough iron to make a suit, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I got more right there, some more right there. There's lots of iron down here. This is really nice. I don't know how deep this goes just yet, but I did see like a spot that I jumped over that might go down. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, if I'd have jumped down there, that would have sucked. Probably shouldn't hang off the ledge. Hearing that baby zombie. So, yep. No, I hate these guys now because I think they made them even smaller, so they're even harder to kill. But yeah, plenty of iron down here, and this geode right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of it. Oh, nope. I want a screenshot of the coordinates, if you wouldn't mind here. But come on, get out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. Just in case I do set up around here, even within a few hundred blocks, it's worth it to have that. And maybe I can grab some of these. Any of them that's not ready? Okay. Some that may be ready. None of them are ready. Okay. I'll come back for these. I don't have an idea for them at the moment, so we'll leave it. But those are really good blocks to use in places like the end or in the biome in the nether war forest. Those are really nice. Blues and purples. I've never made a base in the end, as far as I can remember. I think I made a hub one time on like the very original Let's Play of the main channel, but that's about it. I don't build too much in the nether, so I want to come up with ideas. I mean, I did have, what am I talking about? I did have the wall in the last season, but I really didn't do anything with it, so I don't count stuff like that unless I'm actually using it. All right. So yeah, I want to come up with good uses for different things, and I'm trying to expand, honestly, my building, in this game, like using different things, getting a little out of my comfort zone, stuff that might incorporate even these. I never use these for anything. What's that called? Texturing and stuff. I'm trying to use like different or a lot of blocks of the same color and experiment. Oh, that would have sucked. Experiment a bit with different things. When I'm going to make a build, I should find a lot of blocks with the similar color. I've started doing that a little bit recently, a little bit more than I ever did before. So definitely something that's been on my mind when it comes to this game, and I'm trying to be better at. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a bundle so we can like clean up our inventory a little bit better. Grab like all this stupid stuff, put it all into one space. I love bundles. Some people think they're stupid. And at first I really did think they were kind of dumb because you can only have about a stack's worth, but it just declutters so well. Like it's really good. Look at that, all the slots that we have open now, just because we had a few of each item. It's like so worth it. We don't have room for anything else, but I'm gonna have to have a bunch of iron here. So let's replace our crappy armor with some better stuff. Yeah, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know where I was at in the first episode. I'll have to go back and look. Um, but I don't know if we had iron armor this quick. So stuff like this. So, like, you can tell so far the spirit of this is the same as the first season with like minimal editing, no cuts really. I paused the recording when I took a second, so I'm not even that wasn't even editing. And so the spirit's the same, but I just want to speed up things a little bit because that kind of broke my heart to lose that world in such a dumb way. And I know a lot of people are saying don't do hardcore then. We don't want you to do hardcore if whatever. It's just I like it. I enjoy the fact that you can lose the world. It makes it more special. And I saw some suggestions. I don't want to ignore the people that were saying like, oh, maybe like go off and then distance and have to earn your way back. But then it kind of ruins the purpose of the world in the first place, being that it was hardcore. So, I like it. You have it and then it's gone when it's over and it makes it kind of special. So I do enjoy playing it and that's why I want to keep it this way. Ugh, Jesus. I gotta keep an eye on my food. Gotta stop rambling so much. We're gonna get out of this part of the cave and hop down into the deeper area, so maybe we can come across some diamonds and stuff like that down there. Maybe some more lapis. And we do have the lava pool next to the village, so that's very helpful for obsidian's sake. I don't think I'm gonna bust out enchantments right now or anything like that, but it would be nice to get all that stuff ready for whenever we do. Um, Made another chest plate. Oh, I'm so dumb. What a waste. Okay, that's fine. We had plenty of iron. I mean, it does annoy me a little bit, but oh well. And then I'm not gonna do a sword yet. I usually wait for diamonds for that. What do we need? So we need a helmet. But I will replace my axe and I guess my shovel too. Might as well. So we have disposable stuff here. Get the helmet going, and I'll hang onto that chest piece in case I don't replace it for a while. Always nice to have anyway. Yeah, it's good. Get this. Nope. Yep. Yeah, sure. Why not? Bam. And a shovel. Bam, bam. Perfect. And then the food. We do need some more food, so we'll get this cooking. I should have done this a minute ago. I do have some hay bales. I might want to save that. And we should probably get a farm going too, to be honest. I should get some seeds going. Because it's a it's a slow process to get all that stuff up and running. Sugarcane, I have some on me, so I should plant that down too. Make sure we have all that slow progress stuff, because we already have 10 leather. So we do have to breed some cows, which I can do from the ones at the village. But, we already have 10, and there's definitely more cows around, so I'm not really, like, freaking out about that. Can I see anything worth grabbing from here? Yeah, look at that, diamonds. Nice! Oh, man, I gotta keep an eye on this hunger here. Let me finish this, and we'll hop down and grab those diamonds. And this is why I wanted the water bucket earlier, in case we came up to something like this. That way we can be as safe as possible. And I might as well also grab this iron, even though we do have enough. You can never have too much. Something like an iron farm is something that I want to do a little bit quicker, for sure. I also working with villagers. But I don't want to hop right into that stuff without doing anything with some basing, or some builds. I do want to have some builds going before I have to, rush on all that stuff. I don't want to rush that kind of thing. I just wanted to get a little bit more geared up, so we're not vulnerable and going to lose the world or anything like that in episode 5. And then when I do eventually go back to what I was doing last season, I'll be careful. Once I get to that point, I'll be a little more careful. I wonder, let me know, guys, in the comments if you know, but do you guys know if raiding bastions is a better way of getting netherite? I'll have to look into that. And then obviously, if anybody knows in the comments, I'll help out a ton. But I wonder if that's better, because it does take a long time. I feel like it takes longer than it used to get netherite. Obviously, you have to get these scraps now. Or not the scrap. Is it called? No, the not the scrap. The Oh, oh, it's a spider one. It's a spider one, and that sucks. But it is XP. It is XP. I can't necessarily complain, and it's easy string. Not the string super difficult to find, but that's not bad. We get some iron out of there. I'll take the string. Gunpowder, absolutely. Some bread and a golden apple, definitely. Music disc can't hurt. It's number 13, but whatever. More of that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. And I'll take that for the farms. That's very nice. Very nice. Okay. And then that's a... Yeah, we can't get rid of that, but... All right, cool. I'll keep this, yeah, and we'll take a screenshot. Because it is XP, without us having to build anything. With one like this, since there's probably a build you can do, or a farm you can do to set up where these guys will fall into somewhere that you can kill them. I'm not going to bother doing that with this one because I know that it doesn't work as well as the other ones do. But one like this, I'll just, make it dark and then I can set up where I can kill them. And that'll give me something. Definitely. We got to grab this before I forget because I'm already forgetting about the diamonds that we're seeing right here. All right. Can I get, like, the water out of my face? The question. I don't know if this is going to work. Is it going to be drowned anyway? It is. Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. But sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. It's going to be like 1. Oh, no, we got 2, 3. Nice. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we'll take that. I saw some more over here. Up here. Go grab this. I got to be careful, man. You got to be really careful on caves like this because... things can fall from the ceiling, especially creepers, and they'll blow up before you can even tell they're falling on you. I don't know. The timing must be just right. Thought I saw some more diamonds. For those guys, because they'll see you, and by the time they land on you, they're already blowing up or something. I know I've seen that before. Where did I see the other diamonds? Thought I did. Must have imagined them. Okay. Let's head this way. This doesn't look like a super extensive cave, but sometimes these skinny ones open up... oh, quite a bit, so I won't put it off. And if I could find a lush cave, that'd be lovely. Oh, look at that. What did I just say? Hello. Bye. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, look at that. I said I was being careful, didn't I? Holy cow, that did a lot of damage. That did way more damage than I thought it would, man. Jeez. I saw some more diamonds, so I will go ahead and grab myself a sword. Because it is only a little bit faster. But it is faster, so I'll take this over the... No, what am I doing? Over the axe. I am better off with the sword myself. Alright, let's kill the skeleton. I see a bunch of diamonds. No, at least one there, and I saw another pile. Can I come up here, buddy? Oh. Oh. Yeah, you go away. No, you go away. Thank you. Awesome. I could grab the gold. Do I want to waste my time with that at the moment? I don't know. Because I could get it in the nether. No, I'm going to want it for piglins, so I might grab it. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get it on the way out. I'm not going to focus on it right now. Grab those diamonds. I ran by some of them, I think. I got more lapis on the ceilings. Where are these diamonds? None here. Okay, maybe I saw it like when I was headed out. I think. Right there. That must have been the only ones I saw. I don't know. I thought I saw more. Some down there. Okay. Now let's grab these diamonds. Looks like we have at least a couple here. Some dangerous mobs, but look at that. So much faster with the sword. I love it. I think it's because I use the sword more. Because my worlds that I'm in, longer, I spend time with the sword, so I just feel more comfortable with it. I don't know what it is, but it is a little bit faster, so obviously that does help. I want to make more of these so I can actually place them down. Did I see some diamonds? There they are. Grab this. That skeleton's not good for me because it'll just shoot me down. But it has to get a good angle, so let's hope that it can't. And we're safe for getting knocked down right now, at least. Yeah. Oh, wait, so it might be 4? Nope, 3. Not too shabby. I won't complain. Thank you very much, and I'll grab this lapis because it's easy to get. You don't ever need too much lapis. I mean, generally a stack lasts you quite a while because you don't get levels that quickly early on to worry about running through it. But late game, it's super annoying for me. Before you get like maxed out gear, it's just a pain. It's like I just hate the fact that they needed a use for lapis, so they put it in enchantment tables. Like, what was even the point other than just giving lapis another use. So dumb. Same reason why when they first came out with the netherite, you didn't need the template. And I remember how angry I refused to update for a little while. I was with the template. Like, it makes sense. If they would have came out with the template, I wouldn't have been complaining. But the fact that they released it without it, and then they just made it more difficult. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons there. I do not want to deal with that. Yep, nope, nope. I don't think we should be dealing with that at all. That's not good. I don't know if we're going to come out of here with too many diamonds, because it's pretty dangerous. I mean, there is some down there. So we can go down there, but man, I'm feeling kind of vulnerable at the moment. And I feel like if I rush this, it's just not going to end up too well for me. Like, doing that could be dangerous if I jump down in a pile of skeletons. But looks like we're okay anyway. Oh, seen some there. There we go. Let's get this. Watch my back. For anything? Nothing? Oh, there we go. That's why you dig in. You dig in because you never know what you're missing if you don't. And we're down to 7. If I get, like, enough for a chest plate and a pickaxe, I think I will be very pleased. But we may be in the cave that we could get all of it right now. I don't want to go, like, scounging on the ceiling or anything like that. I tend to ignore those diamonds regardless, just because it's too much of a pain to get to. But we do have some in reach here. Thank you. I'm going to grab this. Be a good vein, please. It's a 1 vein. That's okay. We got enough for a chest piece, so, you know, for what I'd be okay with, you only need another 3. We got 1 here, 2 there, so that's our 3. And we're going to come out with some bonus ones. I know there's one behind me. Yeah, and there and there. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're going to come out with quite a bit of diamond stuff, from what I can see right here, which is beautiful. Cannot complain about it. I don't need redstone for anything yet. I'm not going to bother getting that. I think you can buy redstone off of villagers at some point. I could be totally wrong. Maybe you can only sell it. But I feel like you can buy it, so I'm not going to grab any of that stuff. Fill up our inventory with a bunch of stuff we're not going to use. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's a 3 vein. Very nice. We got 14. Don't want to look at the Enderman there. That'll be the end of us right now. Lapis, might as well. We have about a stack. Okay. Okay. That was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary, dude. That was not needed. Nothing down here. Except for that gold. I guess I'll grab the gold because we're not going to come by this again. Stay away from me, Skelly. Stay away. Beautiful. Yeah. Lapis. Do I need more than a stack? Probably not. I'll just leave it so I don't have to take up another space here. That's almost full. Good, good, good. All right, we're doing pretty good here. We're going to come out with quite a bit to get going on feeling pretty safe. I don't like to have diamond stuff before it's enchanted just because I feel like I'm wasting the diamond stuff. But you end up with an extra amount of diamonds later on in the game anyway. Like, you don't really need it for much except for, like, template stuff. I'm gonna make a door to get that. Sorry, Bedrock players, you don't know anything about this, but thank God they didn't patch it. At least I don't think they did. Yeah, they didn't. Oh, if they ever patch this, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, it's been a part of the game for so long. It's just a feature at this point. And you knew it was gonna be more than a 1 vein because it's in the water. Gotta love it. Oh, look at that. We got an extra one too. I'm gonna go ahead and get a pickaxe because this one's probably about to break. Nope, not quite. Not quite. It'd have been very satisfying if it did, to be honest. Okay, buddy, relax. Yeah, let's go ahead and make a pick. Okay, I got my crafting table up there, of course. We'll grab it. I should grab that gold. I get a diamond pick real quick and a chest plate because I might as well. Bam, bam. And some leggings too, right? Yeah, that'll work. Oh! What was that? What was that noise? What is that noise? Oh, it's turning into a drowned? Okay. I didn't know that was the noise for that thing. I know they changed some noises in one of these updates. With the babies, they changed the mob sounds, or at least some of the mob sounds. Which I'm not a fan of, by the way. Because it kind of like, I don't know, you get so used to the current mob noises that you kill them and you don't really think about it. Or like it's just a video game, but like you don't really it doesn't feel bad because you just, like after 15 years of me playing this game, I've heard the same mob noises, so it's not really like I'm doing anything crazy. But the new mob noises, like the friendly mobs, I mean, like animals and such, I don't like that. I feel so bad. I'm like, oh, it's like a different thing. I'm actually killing something or something. All right, let's grab this, and I think we'll get the 2 easy ones I saw over there, and then I'm gonna get out of here before I run out of luck because uh, there's a lot going on around here. Couple of close calls, and I think we can just figure out what we want to do for a base and be happy. That's gonna take some materials too, because I've run through all my cobblestone. No, I don't need the lapis. Don't need lapis. Hello, creeper. Go away from me. Thank you. And I do need to get a ink sac before we end this episode. I'm not ending it now, obviously. I got other things I got to do. Me and I do have to put that on my list of things before I stop recording. I got to get the ink sac to make a book and quill for the members. I haven't checked if we had new members lately. All right. This is not the way. This is the way to grab these easy diamonds and some more there. There's a lot over here. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh! Stupid, stupid, stupid. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should not box myself in there. There we go. All right, got a little safe area down here. Let me take a minute to eat. 'Cause I'm dumb and I haven't eaten. The amount of people that are probably gonna yell at me about that. Some things I don't know. I'm really bad with the hunger thing. That's like the worst thing when it comes to playing hardcore for me. I suck with the hunger, which obviously heals you. So it's kind of a big deal. Oh. Oh no. I was gonna say we're locked in here. The cave is falling in. I gotta collapse. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. And I didn't even see these. I would have missed these diamonds, so that's kind of nice. Go away. We're gonna come out of this with quite a few levels, so that's pretty good. And then I still got stuff to smelt, so we'll get a little bit more there. And we're gonna grab a few more bits of. We might have 20-something levels by the time we're all done with this, which is good. And we can always. Okay, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Always come back down here to the spider spawner, and it'll be a slow process, but it is consistent levels, so not something I can really complain about. All right, you get over. I got a couple of diamonds. I don't want to forget the ones up there. And there's like one right there. Grab this too. And we're already at helmet. So just boots, really. And if we were going to get the tools. But I need like 4 more. Which I think I actually seen 4 more. With the couple that I caught in the corner of my eye there and one up here. Run up here real quick. I don't know exactly where this is. Hopefully nothing's up here. Kill me. Nope. Okay. Got 2 there. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. This cave is huge. I gotta just like call it a day. Like this is... I'm gonna be stuck down here. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Not that there's like anything crazy in a mine shaft, but man, there could be some diamonds in there. I don't need more diamonds. What am I obsessing about this? Goodness gracious. I gotta get out of here. I get stuck in these caves, I tell you. Yes, I'm right there. And the ones right... Oh! Oh, no, I didn't see them. Get out of here, buddy. All right. Let's grab this. That's enough. Or no, not quite. This will make it enough for a full diamond suit, I believe. Right here. Yeah, that was just enough. And then we got a couple more there, so we can, like, replace the pick or get, like, whatever tools. I don't actually see diamonds from here. Gosh, oh, there's some here, though. Snag that. Get the gold. I don't have a lot of gold. Like, I don't know. Oh, look at this. Dangerous, but... What? Okay. Let's be careful here. Yeah, let's be careful. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Let's do this. Take whatever I can get so we don't have to come back down here and risk anything. I mean, once I do the initial mining, I tend to strip mine after that because I've taken the risk once. I did it. I can say I did it. And then I love strip mining because it's just something you can kind of like chill, zone out a little bit while you're playing, watch something while you're doing it. And even for recording purposes, like, you know, like I could still watch stuff while I do that because you don't include all that footage. You just include little pieces. So as long as my mic's muted and you obviously cannot hear the videos that I play on my monitor or on my in my browser the way I have my stuff set up. So I do enjoy it quite a bit. I'm not gonna head that way. Oh, the other time. Jesus. All right, we're gonna just leave now. There is some on the way, but if I can't get to it easily, I'm not going to bother because we have more than enough here. I'll actually go ahead and just make this stuff just to be fully protected with all that I have. Throw that out and that out. Might as well throw what a waste on that one, by the way. And we have 12 to spare, so that's a good 4 that we need for these other tools. And then we have 8 extra for replacing whatever we need to, or doing whatever. So that's pretty good. I think we came out pretty well. This is what I meant when I started the episode, is I'm going to rush this. I'm not really rushing anything else. I'm not changing anything, but I just wanted to get this done and be safe for the most part anyway. Yeah, let's run up here and get on out of here. And hopefully I can do that without any issues. All right, we made it alive. Perfect. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's something off my chest there, being able to get all that stuff done. So let's head up here and find a good place to set up, get, some farming stuff placed down, um, potentially close to this river. I don't know. I think I might want to combine like a house mixed in, or not even a house, but like the whole cave base thing with some kind of outside structure, like a rough looking one. Um, maybe even in this village, potentially, like I said. So I'm gonna go ahead and place down my sugarcane and get that going and be able to grow up pretty quickly so I can just fill all that around. And then maybe even here. I don't know. We could always customize the village later. I know it doesn't look too great right now. I think I want to do like some kind of a outside structure that looks sort of like, an overhang or whatever. Make it look nice and rough too. It doesn't have to look real pretty. I think I want to just make like a weird, rough-looking building on the outside, or some kind of a thing on the outside here. So in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and flatten just a little bit. This can be slightly off, but it doesn't need to be as off as it is. I think that's actually perfect. I just keep it on the same plane. And then we'll need cobble, maybe some andesite I want to mix in there. We can get potentially a couple other stones too. I don't know. We'll see what we come up with. Maybe some stone or, stone bricks, all that stuff. But we'll go ahead and grab some of this because it's right here. And then I don't know if there's any andesite in the cave, but we could also grab some of that gravel there too, just to keep it nice and rough on the outside. I don't want to have any like grass right up against this. Path blocks, gravel, maybe even some stones in the ground. Might throw down some wood, some buttons, stuff like that, just to make it look like this area is completely trampled on all the time. And we just, run in and out of here, no concern of cleaning anything up, because that's kind of what I'm going for here. Nice rustic. Whoever's living here's got stuff to do. They don't do housekeeping. That's what we're gonna do. And it's kind of a cave too, so I want to keep it at that vibe as well on the outside structure. Grab all this. That's probably enough. Is there any andesite in here? That would be. There's some definitely here. Got some. Is this granite? Granite. And I don't know why I can't diorite, I think. Is that right? Yes, diorite. I don't know if I'm going to use that. But andesite for sure, because it's slightly different than stone. These are the easy things. This is not even necessarily what I was referring to. Where did you shoot from? Where did that thing just shoot from? I bet it jumped off. Because this is like, I've done this before. This isn't even what I was referring to when I was talking about getting better at texturing. But like different things. Even some of the stuff like iron bars go pretty well with like stone walls. Kind of. Even andesite walls too. So that's like a good thing if you're gonna make like a spike. That's like a really good uh thing to use. The problem is for me, I don't have any fences that really go with that as far as I think of. Maybe because iron bars are the iron fences. They don't have iron fences. And the white oak or whatever it is, the pale oak, that stuff is it's too white to mix in with the stone color. But anyway, I'm rambling here. Yeah, so we're gonna end up. I'm gonna use all of this space. I kind of want to get the outside stuff going before. I'm gonna use like we're gonna block this off. I don't have. I gotta like mine some more. We're gonna block this off. We're not gonna use it. We're gonna have a wall going right here, and so we're gonna use all of this space here to light all this up, and then we'll close off that. So we have a nice big open area. It can stay pretty much like this. I don't want it to not look like a cave. Just like clean it up a little bit, give us more floor space here. We can throw barrels all over the place for storage, and then have like a sleeping nook. Maybe we'll block off here, and then we can sleep here. Minimize the blocks we need as well. Let's do some of this. Make it sort of look like a cave-in, I suppose, if we just use a bunch of cobble and andesite. Like that. At least on this side. Yeah, that's clearly like, looks like something fell down there. And then we can put our bed up here. Go ahead and light this up real quick. And we'll decorate this as much as we can. As soon as we get some, or get the, what's it called? Lush caves. Like the lush biome. Then we will probably make this look a little more green. Like it's got some life going on inside of it. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves a chest. And I can make some barrels, which would be easier for putting into the walls and stuff. But we'll do chest here for now, right at the entrance. And we can drop off some things. Keep all of that. I'll go ahead and fill up some of these slots here. I do still need a smoker, but that's okay. I'll leave it for now. Get that smelting, drop everything else that I don't really need in here. Also, I do have fishing. You guys know I like fishing. Dirt, I need that. Don't need that. Don't need pretty much any of this stuff just yet. There. Yep, put that in there. Got the food. I'll leave the food and stuff on here. And there we go. Bam. I'll get that cooking after, so I can put that in there for now. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So yeah, for this, I probably need some oak for sure. So we're gonna go find a forest real quick. Getting nighttime. Don't know. I can't really tell if it is or if it's just like a raining here. Run over to this forest real quick. Grab. I don't know. You know, however many. Oh, I should start. I'll do it. I'll do it in a minute. I'm gonna kill these cows over here as well, and then I'm gonna go over and breed those guys that are inside that, because I'm gonna just use that. I might as well, since I'll be literally in the village. I'm not taking over a house, but that's at least where we're gonna start. And this village does look kind of crappy, so we're gonna end up cleaning this up at some point. But it makes things a lot easier as far as dealing with villagers and will be here. I should probably trap them in their houses so they don't get killed, because they definitely will get killed if I don't do that. So I gotta remember to do that as well. These boys, it is definitely getting dark, so we might have to sleep out in the open here and somehow not die from all the mobs that are coming by at night. I guess once they see that you're in slumber, they don't bother you. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be fair, dude. Come on, he's sleeping. Can you imagine, like, the zombie comes up, he's like, ooh. Oh, wait. Nope, leave him alone, Fred. He's sleeping. Sorry, I'm an idiot. All right, I went ahead and grabbed a little bit more cobble and 50 oak logs. So, before I hop back in here, let's, like I said, try to trap a couple of the... Oh, look at that. There was a bundle in here. Of course there was. I need to cook that too. Let's try to trap these guys since it's getting dark. And in one of their houses. As many as we can anyway. And then I want to breed up a couple of these other dudes over here. the cows, of course. Hello, sir. Hello, cows. Yeah, you guys need to. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put a fence here, I think, so these guys don't try to get out, because that would not be very good. Not a fence gate. I mean, oh my gosh, can I make a crafting table? That would be lovely. Bam, bam, and we'll do a little pink gate. Why not? Suppose that would be fine. That's not a. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. Bam, bam, bam. Perfect. So the villagers won't come in here and open those doors. You know what I mean? They just try to get they just try to get everything killed. Even their cows. Not necessarily get their cows killed, but um let them out. Like they would be running around out here, so they wouldn't even have the cows anymore. And then there goes their dairy market. Like, what are you guys doing? Alright, anyway, nobody can get in here, so that's pretty cool. Open that up for them. Anybody that's trying to come in here. Oh, he's already in here, so this dude was safe pretty much. We got a few bundles here. Oh! No! See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? They already got it. Okay, you know, okay. Yeah, we're gonna... You stay in there. Oh, you can go in there too. You can go in there too. That's fine. Good, good, good. You wanna get in there? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. That'd be great if you'd go in. Go in there. Get your butt in there. This is why you guys all die. Yeah, get in there too. Everybody, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Anybody in here? No, it's not bad. Oh, this guy's in there. You'll be alone, unfortunately. You didn't want to hang out with everybody else, so that's just what happens. And did I? Yeah, he'll be alone as well. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I need you guys to be safe, and you don't know how to protect yourselves. Yeah, let me put this here, because these idiots will open up these doors, and then a baby zombie will go in the bottom of them. All right, so that's good. Got the cows starting to breed. And we got the sugarcane down. Only thing I'm missing is getting like a bit of a wheat thing going on, but I do have more hay bales in this village, and I already have some, so not a huge deal to me. All right, and then a bed. Let's throw our bed over here. Right here, why not? We can close up the back area that things can get in, and then actually start the entryway building thing, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, make this look a little bit rough, as if it had caved and collapsed inward. Inward. It just collapsed in anyway. Bam, bam. Do, 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 do. And do, do, do. There. All right, cool. That's all lit up. Everything's lit up. This is going well. I will eventually replace the floor here. I'm not going to do that right away. It probably would help me getting like, materials and such, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and make some stairs here. Don't need too many. This isn't going to be like a huge building on the outside. It's really more of an entrance thing, overhang kind of. So I'm going to just make sure I don't have extra. I used all my insight on that. I can't even make any you know, sometimes I question if I have a brain. And oftentimes the answer is probably not. So that's nice. I'll have to live with that. But I'll grab andesite, and I won't think about that too hard. All right, let's go ahead and make ourselves a bit of a few things here. So we have a door, that's fine. I guess I might use some fences, potentially. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going for here, so we'll grab that. Maybe we want some, what are they called? I don't know why I'm thinking. Fence gates as well, so we'll go ahead and get some of those. Could use those. Anything else that I might need? I don't think I need stairs. That should be good. Make our food here. Got some more iron cooking in there. I decided to go ahead and get that going. And put that there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is extend out a little bit to where we need to here. Just on the edges, like so. And I do want them to be on the same level, so we'll go ahead and just do that. Clean this up a little bit after. Make it look how I want it. I'm going to replace a lot of this, a lot of these blocks here. And then see, yeah, we'll do same thing here. So bam, bam. easy, simple, normal here. Doop, doop, doop. We're gonna just make it nice. And oh, this is not even. All right, we're gonna go one over then. I want it to be even. I don't even necessarily want it to be this big. Maybe we'll go one in. Yeah, that'll be 3 wide. It's not a bad idea. One in. Yeah, it's not bad. That'll work. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. And like I said, the very, very simple first. We're going to change this in just a minute. Or at least, like, see what we want to do. I don't have an exact idea here what I'm necessarily trying to do. So I'm just going with it. I didn't even make the stairs that I wanted for these andesites here. So we'll go ahead and do that too. Yeah, probably the same amount. Might as well. I don't know if we need all of these, but can't. I was going to say it can't hurt, but it actually could if we don't have enough of the blocks. But I'm going to just do it anyway. Make 20. Let's get 20. Might need more. I have no idea. Get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Let's throw this on the side. I should just like replace, I guess, maybe the ones that I want to as we go. And then we'll keep that even all the way. So bam, bam, doop. I'll give one of these. And I was thinking of doing the two high, but I think we're gonna do the normal. I was gonna do like my little like, I say my as if I'm the person who came up with it. The thing where you do block stair up like that. But we'll do this for now. Doop, doop. And yeah, I think that's fine to do it like that. And then doop, 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 doop. Ba-da, boop. Okay. And we'll just fill in here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't have blocks for this. Doop. Doop, doop, doop. Don't want to make it look like it's got too much of a pattern. I kind of want it to look random. Oh, I'm out of stairs. Okay, perfect. I knew that would happen. All right, well, we do need a wooden stair. Thought I wouldn't need it, but I do. Some more of these, probably I'm going to need those, and we'll get a few more of these as well. There we go. And this is for this, along with throwing on this. Yeah, see, this looks like a normal little house right now. It's not like it's anything crazy, but I'm going to just throw a bunch of stuff on the outside, and hopefully it looks a little bit different than a normal one would. Double that. Nope, that's the wrong block. That is not what I'm trying to do. There we go. And we do need some... Okay. Nope, that's not. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. All right. Does that look fine? I think that does. I could probably put like slabs up there. I should. Let me just do it. Let me just do it. Why am I saying I should? I'll just do it. It's not hard to do. So I'll grab a couple of those. Get this up here. Do. Perfect. Oh. I don't want that to go all the way back. I don't want that to go all the way back. Maybe it should. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay. There we go. Anything I could put on top? Like, I could, like, have it overgrow, but the stairs would make it a little bit weird. I'm not sure. So, but, for now, I'm gonna get... let's make the land here a little bit more messy on the outside. Some of that going on. Yeah. A weird staircase. And then we're going to replace... I don't want any dirt. I don't want any dirt. Path blocks work, so I should do the shovel thing. But I don't want any dirt. I think that would look too clean. So we're going to do path blocks and gravel. And then we're also going to throw down some stone and andesite down here too. To give it, more of a disgusting... Not disgusting, that's not what I should say. It just doesn't look clean. So yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to throw down some buttons too. And we'll throw down... maybe some wood I can throw down on the ground here on the outside. And then I want to do something like on... is that looking? Yeah, that's looking what I want. Let's replace this too. Not sure how I want to make this look any different. I do need to throw this up top, though. I am going to throw some strip logs to make it look more... Nope. Like it's worn out in certain spots. Very easy thing to do when it comes to these types of builds. Just make it look like the planks are getting rubbed out. Nope, that doesn't work. Just different spots here. Just break them first, actually. Can't even see that one, but you can see it on the inside, so. And here. Yeah, that helps too. There we go. Okay. That one doesn't fit because it kind of goes against. Like these look like they've been stripped, but if you do it the other way, it kind of goes against what this one is doing. But what are you gonna do? And then as far as this, let's throw maybe a shelf there, potentially. I didn't even mean to do that, but well, I guess that works. Nope. No. There. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but that looks good. So we'll leave that there. If you want to do this, there we go. That's good. All right. Close this. Put that up there. Put some more torches. Go to bed. Don't have to deal with any mobs. And then let's see how we're gonna make the outside look messy or any better. I think some barrels would definitely help, so I'm inclined to do that. Go ahead and grab some. There we go. Along with just generally a random assortment of blocks, I feel like would be of kind of good. I didn't even end up using these, so maybe you can put those somewhere. I might even be able to use the shelves for something. Doop, 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 doop. I think that's how you do it. Can I get the crafting recipe for that shelf? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do... I'm going to throw a shelf here, too. That doesn't really fit, does it? Not exactly, but it might do good as like a... Oh, let's replace that. Yeah, this might do good as like a bottom block. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's not too... I like that. Of course, we don't have enough here, but... Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get... we're going to run out of... I don't think I need any of these anymore, so at least there's that. Hopefully I don't anyway. Kind of just going to place blocks around and see what happens now. So I can make this look not so generic, as I am good at making generic things. I can't put anything there. We're going to go do that. This front bit, I'm not doing this front. This front ain't it, though. It's not even close to it. Like maybe throw in a what's it called? Oh yeah, I need these as well. Throwing some of that on the top might do okay for something. I don't really know. Right here. No, that doesn't work at all. Gotta try stuff, right? All right, so let's make this look kind of messy. We're gonna throw just a bunch of trash around. So we'll get some barrels there. Throw some down here. Because why not? There we go. We could even put stuff in there at some point, but front of this looks real messy. That's perfectly fine. I like that. The only problem I have is everything else. I could throw some hay bales down, maybe, on places like this. That work? It kind of does, like, right? I don't want it to be somewhere that you can see the lines because I want it just to look like a really crappy. Yeah, it's gotta like go here. Yeah, it's like really old, dirty grass or something. I don't know. That looks actually pretty good. Just a few of those around is not too bad. And then for the fences and the fence gate, I mean, even this here, I don't know what I want to do with this. Fences and fence gate. What can I do with this to make it look nice and rough here? Even the front here, I gotta do something with this. This is not really working for me. Like something different here. What does this look like? Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Or, well, no, it didn't work. It worked. I gotta put that like on the edge here. I think I gotta put it in front. Or can I do something like... Oh, that can't. I gotta put it there. That's a different texture. I like that. I like that. It's not exactly what I was going for. And that does help, actually. Sure. And then... I mean, that actually did help, to be honest. It kind of helped with what I was doing. If I put that there, and then put a lantern on it, just to add something here. Doop doop. Perfect. And I could put a couple of these lanterns around on some stuff to keep the area lit up as well. So we'll throw lantern there, which I like. And then maybe on top of these, as if we were like going through them. Not too bad. Looking pretty good. Still not anything crazy, to be honest. I would put like a chimney, but it doesn't make any sense. So I'm not going to do that. I don't know. That might work. That might be enough of a difference to just be happy with, I think. It's pretty basic, but it's not like super basic. Like I did change things. Yeah, it looks good. And then we need to break this up a little bit, I think, too. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We got full diamond. We got a home, at least on the outside. Easy path up. And we'll get going on the inside, of course. I'm going to replace the floor on all the floor here. I'm going to leave the walls the way they are for the most part. Maybe get rid of the gravel and replace it with stone. I don't know. It doesn't need to look clean. We are in a cave. And then we'll put storage into the walls. But I'm not going to do that in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff that you guys that help out the channel. Comment anything that you have for ideas in the future. Anything you guys could think of that I could put down in the book. Members, I'm going to get you guys. I do need to get the book. I knew need to get the book. I don't know if I had any dudes out here. Let me see if I can get an ink sac real quick before we leave the episode off. This stuff down so it's going. Let's check here. We got any squids in this? Oh, and we do have this too for easy nether access and enchantment stuff too. There's got to be a squid here. Yep, there's a couple right there. We'll grab that right now because I think all I need is a feather, which I don't have, but there's got to be some chickens around too. And ink sac and a book. And we can make a book. There we go. Come on. No, don't do that. Don't run away. Don't run away. They're so fast. Oh my gosh. There we go. Perfect. All right, chickies, where are you guys at? Where's the chickens? Where's my chicken? I know there's one like over there. I do see one off there, but that's a little far away. The direction we don't want to go. Oftentimes I don't try to get chickens, so I wonder how hard it is to get the feathers. Or what am I saying? Chickens. I don't try to get feathers. I don't kill chickens very often either. The chicken is not as saturative as it doesn't have as much saturation as a pig or a steak, which may be realistic, I think, but at the same time, you're eating an entire chicken's body. So I think I'd be pretty satiated with that, but I'm not going to question it. And of course, that chicken's gone. So we should have just gone across the river, but that's, that's my luck. I don't need the wool. Just got it for food, I think. Chicky, where are you? Is there one up there? No, there's not. Okie dokie, of course. Oh, there we go. Give me a feather. Give me a feather. Thank you. Dude, what a guy. What a G. Went out strong, dude. Went out strong. Thank you very much. All right, let's run up here and get this going. I got, do I have enough? I'm gonna have to steal some sugarcane I just put down, but that's fine. Then replace that there. All right, let's make this book real quick. I need to put all this stuff into a chest. I don't have enough space in that chest, but what we can here. Yeah, that works. I clear up some space and grab 3 of this so we can make a book. I shouldn't have taken that one because these have already been planted. And I feel like the first initial one takes a while. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the way it feels. Oh yeah, I need to put this back to... Yeah, sure. I don't need to do that, but whatever. I could have done it the other way. All right, 8. Get that. Get going on book. And then I believe it's just this, this, and this. Yes, it is indeed. Okay, cool. So let's get our members marked down in this world, and then we can get you guys set up in some kind of a hall at some point here in the future. But let me mark the names down as they are at the moment. So thanks here. I got all this stuff situated. It's perfect. Okay, cool. Let me check real quick. All right. So we got Nathan 41322. Mojo. Let me just type this stuff in real quick. All right, there we are. The channel members. Thank you guys so much. All my channel members here: Nathan, Mojo, Brett, Carlago, Will 2006, Soldier Mom, Adri, TTS Galleries, Daniel Campbell, and Will Higgs. Thank you guys so much for being channel members. I will put you guys in a hall with an item of your choice. Leave a comment down below of what it is. I can go back and try to see what you guys were before and do the same thing. But if anybody wants to become a channel member, feel free. Hit the join button down below. Appreciate you guys. Get your name in the world and future perks to come. But thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate everybody, and I'll see you guys in episode 2 coming real soon. Hopefully we got a strong season coming for us. Bye.